Can you really make good wings with a pellet smoker? Hey, welcome back to Smokin and Drinkin. I'm Mike, and today we're going to make chicken wings on a pellet grill. Yes, you can make them crispy and good. So we're going to smoke them on the Traeger. We've got it going at 225, and we've got a blend of cherry and pecan pellets in there. And we're going to season it with a cockadoodle dust poultry rub, and we're going to add a little bit of baking powder to help crisp them up. You can get crispy wings in a pellet smoker, so we're gonna find out today. And we're also going to add a couple of sauces. I've made a couple of homemade sauces here. If you watched our video previously, I made a Peach Habanero BBQ sauce, and we did that with the fatties, the Cajun fatty bombs. And I also recently visited family back in North Carolina, Western North Carolina, and we had some barbecue, and I got hooked on their Carolina Heat barbecue sauce. It's a mustard sauce, so I made some Carolina Heat style barbecue sauce. I'm starting a series on sauces, and that'll be coming up in future videos here. Stay tuned for that. But let's get started. Enough talking. Let's get these seasoned and on the smoker. All right, what we're going to do, you can do it two ways. You can season them individually, or you can put them in a bowl and toss them. I'm going to do the bowl method. Just seems a little easier and more expeditious. And we're going to use some olive oil on the wings just to give the binder something to cling to. One of the most important things in making wings, especially on a pellet smoker, you want to get all the moisture out of them, as much of the water off them as you can. I've been towel drying them with paper towel. I've got them on this rack so that we can get air all the way around them. Got most of the water off of them. They seem pretty dry, so we're going to go ahead and get them basted, or get them seasoned up here. If you're deep frying them, you definitely want to get the water off of them, because when water hits oil, it flares up. But anyway, we're not deep frying today. All right, we're going to use our cockadoodle dust poultry rub. It's from Smokin and Drinkin, and I'm just going to kind of guess at how much we put in here. It's probably about 3 tablespoons or so. And then we're going to put about, we got a teaspoon here. I'm going to put about 1 teaspoon of the baking powder in there. Like I said, that's going to help crisp them up a little bit. So I'm just going to then bring a spoon out. All right, let's get that mixed in there real good. Let's use this. We got a spoon. It's a measuring spoon. Just want to get that baking powder all mixed throughout the seasoning. Might need more. That doesn't seem like very much, but we'll start there. And then I'm just going to put some oil on each one. And see, we've still got some moisture on the back side of these. They're going to ooze moisture, until they start cooking, but you want to try and get as much of it out as you can. Let's go ahead and hit them all one more time with paper towel. All right, here we go. Let's try this again. Get a little bit of oil on each one. Let's go ahead and oil them up as we go. Don't need much. In fact, what you get on your glove probably be plenty. Water and wings don't mix. All right, and then we're just gonna drop them 2 or 3 in the bowl at a time. Now we'll sprinkle a little on the top here, just a little bit short. That's all right. We'll just sprinkle a little on those remaining few that are a little light on the seasoning. Close that up before I knock it off. They got covered pretty well. There's just a couple of them were a little light. All right. Not even going to worry about the baking powder. They got pretty well covered. All right, now we're going to get them on the smoker, and we're going to smoke them at, like I said, 225. And we're going to be shooting for an internal temperature of 175. We'll use our Taylor probe thermometer. Now you want to do temperature, not time on this one as far as how long to smoke them. So let's get them on there. Just going to put them right on the rack, on our little smoking rack. And like I said, we'll let those go. It's probably going to take 40 minutes. We'll check them about 30 minutes. And we're just going to keep checking on the temp, and we'll be back when they're about 20 minutes from being done, or 15 minutes from being done. We're gonna glaze them with our two styles of barbecue sauce. So be back in a second. We're gonna let the wings smoke at 225 for about 40 to 60 minutes, and then we're gonna bump up the temperature to about 375, and we're gonna continue cooking until they reach the 175, 180 degree internal temp, and then we're gonna pull them off. We're gonna do half of them in our Carolina heat barbecue sauce, and the other half in the Peach Habanero barbecue sauce. And then we'll put them back on for about 5 or 10 minutes just to crisp them up, set that glaze a little bit. So we'll let that go. We'll be back in just a minute. All right, it's been about 45 minutes, and I just checked the wings. Their internal temp is about 155, 150. The flats are a little hotter than the drummies, but we bumped the temperature up to 375. We're going to let that go probably another 10 minutes, I imagine. We'll check them, and then when they're pretty close, we're going to pull them off. We're going to glaze them, and then we'll get them back on for another 5 minutes or so. So we'll check back. All right. Those wings are at about 172. So we're going to get them off and get them glazed. Oh, they smell wonderful. That's hot. All right. Let them go another 10 minutes or so, and they got them up to temp. So let's get them glazed. We're going to do one with our Carolina heat barbecue sauce. Oh, I love that sauce. Okay. And the other, our Peach Habanero barbecue sauce. That is really good too. I'm going to do half in one and half in the other. So let's just get them loosened up here. Oh yeah, they're not stuck at all. All right. I'm going to do threw too many in there at once. It's not that big of a bowl. That's all right. We'll have a little extra dipping sauce for after if we need to. Oh, I love wings. In fact, I went out to lunch with a friend yesterday, day before, something like that, and had wings. So can't get enough of the chicken wings. All right, I think we got 10 total here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we're going to do 7 of them, and 7 and 7. Drop some of these in the Peach Habanero. Not too many, Mike. Learn from your mistakes. All right. Got those coated up real nice. So now we are ready to get them back on. We're going to just put them back on for about 10 minutes or so, just to get the sauce to tack up on them, and then we'll tear into them. Let's get them back on there. Still have the smoker set at 375. All right, back in about 10 minutes. All right, it's been another 10 minutes. They should be tacked up pretty nice. So let's get those off of there. Oh yeah, those look wonderful. Nice. Look at that. Boy, those turned out nice. They smell wonderful. I can't wait. Let me get those plattered up, and then we'll be back. Got them plattered up here. They are looking wonderful. They smell delicious. I can't wait to tear into them. Forgot to mention, for our cocktail today, we're gonna be trying Tropic Slam from Boulevard Brewing Company in Kansas City, and it is a tart ale with guava, pineapple, and orange. I thought that might go nicely with these, so we're just gonna try it. It's gonna be kind of a tart, fruity ale. Oh boy, this will be a great party dish. All right. And of course, the little bug goes right in there. Smells very fruity. All right. Can't wait to dig into it. Got a little bit of ranch here just in case, with another little bug in it. We're outdoor cooking. You got to deal with the bugs and the flies. All right, enough goofing around. Let's get into this. We're going to try the Carolina Heat barbecue sauce first. Oh, they're going to be hot. Oh, they're crispy and juicy. And they smell, the Carolina barbecue sauce. It's a mustard-based sauce. It kind of reminds me a little bit of honey barbecue, but better, I think. Oh, I'm not even going to mess with the ranch. We're going to go straight in. Let's give it a try here. Very hot. Oh yeah. Finger licking good. Wow. Nice crispy crust on them, skin, and the tangy flavor of the Carolina Heat. Just a tiny little bit of fire behind it. Not much. I mean, it's barely anything. Mrs. Smokin likes them a little more mild. She'll really like that, I think. Wow, that is That's really good. That's just like what I had in North Carolina. I think that sauce is spot on. Remember, we're going to be having that sauce lab coming up here in the future. We're going to make all kinds of sauces, and those two are in there. So, all right, let's try the Peach Habanero barbecue sauce. If I remember right, this is a little spicier. So let's dig in here. Okay, yeah, that's got that sweeter peach flavor to it. A little more bite there. That is a little spicier. I've got it labeled as mild, but labeled like my masking tape labels. We'll get them labeled up. But oh boy, those wings turned out awesome. They are crispy and juicy. And that sauce, I'll tell you what, they're two different sauces completely. I mean, this is a mustard base. This is more of a vinegar based, tomato based, but oh boy, they are both good. Let's try this. What was this? The Tropic Slam. Oh wow, that's really good. It's fruity. Of course, it's what did we have here? It was a I licked my fingers. It's a guava, pineapple, and orange. That is really good. I'm gonna go back with the Carolina heat, compare it with that, and see how that goes together. Yeah. Oh man, that the guava, it really is forward guava and the citrus and the orange. It really makes the mustard and there's a little bit of apple cider vinegar in there. That really draws that out. Let's see what it does with the peach habanero. It should be really good with the peach because you know those fruit flavors should combine. Wow, I really like that peach barbecue, peach habanero. Yeah, as I expected, that kind of draws that peach flavor out of the barbecue. Wow, that turned out really good. So you really can make good wings from a pellet grill. That about does it for the smoked Carolina heat barbecue sauce wings and the smoked peach habanero barbecue sauce wings. I want to thank you once again for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Thank you. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. That really helps us out. And if you want to be notified of our videos, we release them every Sunday morning. Hit that notification bell and you get a notification. So, as always, Prost!